Hey guys, so today's unboxing and review video is for EXO-K's Mama, and this is the Korean press version of the album. So this CD consists of 6 tracks, and unlike the China press version which came in a jewel case, this comes in a cardboard slip case with all the sort of like booklet and CD and stuff all inside. The EXO-K version, much like the China press version, is white, whereas the EXO-M version, is black. And this version does come with a photo card, and it just comes with the one photo card rather than the 2 that come with the China press version. And I got Chanyeol's version B in my copy of the album, so let's take a look at the packaging. So this is what the front of the CD looks like, and like I say, it's white because it's EXO-K, and you have your EXO logo here, and it's in this sort of holographic foil, which is kind of cool. And obviously because it's a Korea press, we have our gold sticker down in the bottom, and it's got this sort of hexagon type embossed pattern on the packaging, which is kind of cool. So this is the front, and then onto the back we have the track listing, which is embossed, which is kind of really cool. And obviously you have your track numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, again in the holographic foil, and then it just says EXO-K down the bottom. So that's what the outer packaging looks like. And then as for the inside, you obviously just slip the case off, and you have your booklet, and I'll just zoom out a bit. So obviously you have your booklets. Obviously you've got Baekhyun, Kai and Dio there, and it just says Mama down in the corner. And then you open this out, and then obviously you fold this out, and you have your CD and you have your booklet inside. And then so with this, I'll zoom out a bit more. So you have your lyrics inside for your songs. So you obviously have track 1, which is Mama, track 2, which is What Is Love, track 3, which is History, track 4, which is Angel, track 5, which is 2 Moons, and track 6, which is Machine. And then if you turn it over, you obviously have a big sort of picture of the band, and then you have your track listing and stuff written down here, which is really cool. And like I said in my EXO-M version, like I really like the idea of this sort of like packaging, because no other band that I know of has sort of packaging like that. So if I move in again, you have your CD, and then you have your booklet. So if you take a look at the CD first, you have your sort of like credits on the back. And then you have your CD, and obviously it's the white version of the CD, exactly the same as the China press one. So that's what your CD looks like. And then you have your booklet. So obviously you've got Kai, Chanyeol and Suho, and it just says EXO-K up in the top corner. And the pictures in here are semi-matte, and you obviously have your paper advertisement. So obviously I have a picture of the band here. And again, the booklet for the Korea version is actually bigger than the one in the China press version, but all the pictures are pretty much the same, just a bit bigger. And then obviously you have Sehun, Baekhyun and Dio on the back. So that's what your booklet looks like. So like I say, it comes with a photo card, and I got Chanyeol's version B in my copy of the album. And the Korea card, the Korean press version of the cards, are thicker than the China press, and also they have little specks and stuff on the corners, if you can kind of see that. So that's what the front of his looked like, and that is what the back looks like. So that's Chanyeol's card. So as for a review, overall the CD is really good. there's a great range of songs on the album and a nice mix of different genres, so I think there's definitely at least 1 or 2 songs that you'd like on the CD. Like I've said in my previous videos, I like EXO as a group in general, and out of the 2, while I definitely prefer EXO-M as a group, I think I like EXO-K's versions a little more. And I think honestly that's just because I'm more used to listening to Korean versions of songs, and so obviously Chinese versions kind of sound a bit different. But you know, that's just obviously because I'm more used to hearing the Korean versions. But that being said, there are actually a couple of EXO-K versions that I preferred over the EXO-M versions, namely Mama, Angel and Two Moons. Admittedly, I'm not a massive fan of EXO, or I should say I'm not as big a fan of EXO as I'd like to be, but that's really more for other reasons besides them as an actual group, or their music, both of which I do actually really like. But regardless of that, this was a good debut release from the guys, and I did really like all the songs on the CD. So as always, I have an in-depth review to all the tracks and all that kind of good stuff on my blog. Link to that is below in the description box, and as always I hope this is informative, and thanks again for watching.